What would you do if, just days after surviving a brutal battle, you were ordered to bury the very men you had fought beside? In the summer of 1944, the Battle of Normandy left the countryside covered with the scars of war. Thousands of soldiers from both sides had been killed, and the overwhelming task of recovering the dead had only just begun. Among those assigned to this grim duty were German prisoners of war who had been captured by American forces after the Allied breakout in Normandy. Instead of returning immediately to prison camps, many were ordered to help clear the battlefields. Working under American supervision, these former soldiers dug graves, collected bodies, and buried men who, only days before, had been fighting beside them. For many of them, the experience was deeply emotional. They often recognized familiar uniforms, unit insignia, and sometimes even the faces of friends or former comrades. The work was physically exhausting and emotionally devastating. The fields that had echoed with gunfire were transformed into vast burial grounds, where silence replaced the sounds of battle. As the war came to an end, Germany established permanent cemeteries across Europe to honor its fallen soldiers. One of the most well-known is the Orglandes German War Cemetery in Normandy, France, where thousands of German soldiers are laid to rest. Today, more than 10,100 German servicemen are buried there. Their graves stand in neat rows beneath simple stone markers, serving as a reminder of the enormous human cost of the Second World War. The cemetery is not a celebration of war. Instead, it is a place of remembrance, reflection, and mourning. It reminds visitors that behind every uniform was a human life, and that even after the fighting stopped, the consequences of war continued for those who survived.